Alright, man, so here's something that, I don't know, you may be slightly interested in, possibly. This Halo Xbox belongs to a customer at Flashback. They bought it from what do they fucking call those things? An event, a gathering, a con, I can't think of the other name. Anyway, they bought it from some seller at a booth at an event, and when they brought it home, and they paid a decent amount of money for this, I didn't know these were worth as much as people are telling me they are, compared to other Xboxes. I think they're up there. I forget the exact price, so I won't lie to you. Anyway, it will turn on and then work fine while it's on, but you know, it's like every other time you turn it on, you get blank screen, no picture, no audio, nothing. But the light will stay green on here like it's booting up just fine. Which usually when there's something like no video or something, that this will give you some sort of indication that it's not hooked in, or it'll give you some sort of error message. There's no hard drive, no DVD drive. It will blink either orange or red, turn on or off a bunch of times. But no, it would act like it was straight up fine. And those guys at Flashback, they opened it. They couldn't tell what was going on. So I brought it home last night. And as I was looking at it, I kind of had a feeling that there was a problem with one of the chips, possibly the video chip, or maybe the chip that contains the BIOS, or I don't know if it's considered the TSOP chip, the BIOS chip, or whatever it's called. I had a feeling that might be a problem. So what I did is I took one of my mod chips, I installed the pin headers, and I had to do some wiring in there. I had to do this thing called rebuilding the LPC, which is pretty much like a debug port that they disabled on later models of the Xbox. So anyway, I rigged that up, and I put one of my mod chips in there, and then I have it try to boot a hacked BIOS off of the chip. So pretty much now the BIOS is loading off the chip instead of off the mod chip instead of the chip on the board. And what do you know, man? That fucking did it. It worked. So great. The other issue I was having is, you know, this belongs to a customer to the game shop, and the guy doesn't really want to be selling people modded systems because he said he's a good customer, you know, he spends decent money, whatever. So he wants this as stock as possible. So it took me a while because usually when you chip something, you're not trying to make it stock, you know, but I got it figured out now where this thing will, I got it as stock as I possibly could without going crazy. I mean, I'm sure I could do more, but it boots up the normal Xbox dashboard now, but there's a couple things, like you're gonna get this Evox shield in the corner. Nothing I can really do about that, but as you can see, this will just boot up the regular Microsoft Xbox dashboard. Boom. So the only other issue now is the you got an LED in there that's red, but hey, man, it's fixed. This is ultimately something where they were considering just trashing it or replacing the board. I said, I got this, man. I think I could figure it out. So I'm pretty happy that I did. I've been resetting and power cycling this thing for the, you know, anytime I get a chance. I've probably done it about 100 times now, and compared to when it wasn't working, you know, pretty much you'd get 2 starts and then probably 10 starts with no video. And then you'd have to leave it off for a long period of time, and then you'd try it again, and it would do it again. And yeah, man, this is working great now. So I'm pretty proud of that. And, you know, just another thing for me to get paid for, homie. Feel me?